Okay, moving on to Demko knives. We're going to blaze right through these. I have 5 80-20.5s. I have the Shark's Foot. This is the Blade HQ with a little mod, and that's a little dead fly from the Dead Fly Society of Titanium. That's going to be for Child 4. Child 3 is going to get a full titanium and 3V steel. 20.5. I'm going to have my Carta one with, this is Rip's Garage Tech micarta, and that's going to be the regular OS 10 one. And then I have the other OS 10A. 3 OS 10As, this is in 3V. And this is with the original GOAT aluminum scales. The fat ones, absolutely get the fat ones, PHAT, because they're both fat and PHAT. These are going off to the kids. 4, 3, 2, 1. I will name them here. They'll be named later as part of a separate video. Okay, for my Grail 80-20.5, I wanted the clip point. I wanted titanium scales. These are specifically made by Rodney over at Noftastic or Noftanium. Noftastic EDC, but Noftanium. I've showed these off before. I'll go ahead and link that video in up there. And yeah, these are fantastic. This was in the early days before there really were titanium alternatives or titanium scales for the 80-20.5, but a lot of people shied away from it because it was made in Taiwan. I didn't have a big problem with that. Taiwan is not China. And this was a really good knife. And so when I saw the 3V version, I like 3V. Easy to sharpen. You can sharpen it so well. Holds a decent edge. But like I said, when it dulls, very easy to strap up and to sharpen, and they did a good job on this one. It did really well as far as regular use. And I thought with these Blorple scales, it would be awesome. Awesome! So that is my Grail 80-20.5. I don't need to get any more 80-20.5s. Oh crap, they have a Tonto, don't they? Not getting it. Not getting it. This is the 80-20S. This is the Made in the USA one. This is the Slimline one. I'll go ahead and move this one out of the way. And I'll just go ahead and bring up the big fatty. So you can kind of see the slim versus the fat. And the scales on, these are aftermarket scales, original GOAT, both of them. These are the Lexan ones. I'll be doing a full review of this knife now that I have scales on that I like. I didn't like the G10. There was something about it that it just didn't feel right. But these feel great because I wanted a little bit lighter knife if I was going to go with a slimline one. And I got it. I chopped off, you know, oh wow, a whole half of an ounce. No, just a little bit over. But you can kind of see these are just the slimline versus the fat are, for me as a carry and daily use, I love this knife. This right now is my favorite knife, and it definitely kicked out the Microtech MSI, which I used for, I don't know, off and on for the last month when I was preparing to go work on my vehicle for a trip. The full titanium one from the 80-20, this is the full size 80-20 by the way. The titanium definitely brings it to another level. The original GOAT, that's their expanded metal pattern. You can just, everything about the slim one as a user, for me, is better. I do wish I had a little bit fatter handles. Hopefully maybe they'll have a fat model. I don't know that they will or not at original GOAT, but yeah, I have really enjoyed this one, and not just because it looks cool and you get to see the inner workings. Oops, move it off there. But yeah, so the 80-20 Slim and the 80-20 full size, these suckers, they just sell out within seconds after you get them, so you get whichever one you can. One thing I'll say about this one is the Slim. This is a 20 CV for the big fatty, and this one is, you can see it's starting to patina a little bit, but this is D2 steel, so that's kind of the one moan I have about it. But like I said, when you get a chance to get it, you get it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about fixed blades. Demko has entered into the fray of fixed blades with this free rein model. This is in Magna Cut. I'll go ahead and link that video up there. But dang, this is a really good value. This is a $200 beautiful slab of Magna Cut. Cuts very well. And honestly, for those that might be watching this and watch the review, I originally felt that I liked the Lion Steel T5, but no, I've used this a little bit more, but I've used the T5 a little bit more to try to do a full review on that, and actually I like this one better. on the whole. I just do, because honestly speaking, when I'm dealing with wood, I'm usually wearing gloves. I'm in the mountains camping, and I put on gloves. And so this knife with gloves destroys the T5 just because it's got this rubber gripping, which is great. Yeah, so don't forget the free reign. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far. I'm sure you didn't.